A lot of people are asking themselves, is BuddyBoss the right community feature for me? Is it the right way for me to add social media functions to my website, be it a regular membership or an online course site? And so let me show you the tools that BuddyBoss makes available just for free. And it's a great starting point for you to, check out whether it is a match for you and what is it that it could do for you. So if you visit the BuddyBoss site here, and you click on this Learn More option, you can go here to the try a demo. They're going to ask you for your email address. They're pretty good about not sending you too much junk. So I'm just going to go on in here. I'll add one of my email addresses. And then they're going to create a demo account. What this does is it automatically spins up a BuddyBoss account that you can then use. Now, I want to warn you, the default demo site has every single BuddyBoss feature turned on. So it can be overwhelming. We've worked with, hundreds of BuddyBoss users, and no one ever uses every single feature. And one of the first things we do when we start working with people is we turn off this 34 to 40 option menu here that frankly is just major league overkill. But anyway, so this is the default setup, and the first dashboard page that they make available to you is this activity feed. Now, you don't have to use it this way, but what this allows you to do is to give people a Facebook news feed sort of look that is a place where anybody on the site can go in and share whatever they like. So you can put videos in here, you can just put a message, you can reply to people. So it's a place where people can interact. So think of this like a Facebook page news feed where everybody on the site can be in there. Now we can also customize this so that only certain people are allowed to view this. You can also make it so some people can view it, but they can't participate. So you could give people access to this and then upsell them by giving them full access where they can participate, add content or not. Now, with a BuddyBoss site, you typically would set this up so that you can have courses. We favor LearnDash courses, and so does BuddyBoss. So that's a really good option for you. You can add discussion forums. We'll talk about connections in a moment, and then you can create groups. Groups is a way to compartmentalize the topics that people discuss on the site. So, here's business meeting and innovation, clubs, sports. So let's say you have a sports player group. People that are a part of this group, and here are the ones that are active. Here's, you can go and see every single member that's a member of the group. So I'm just going to back out of there. And then inside the group, you can have your own feed. So this would be a feed that's specific to this group and what they want to be discussing. The up the big activity feed that I showed you at the start is a place where, let's say, everybody can discuss stuff. But if we want to go off and then discuss only this topic, we can go here. And then groups can be set up so that maybe not everyone's allowed to see the group. Maybe not everybody is allowed to participate. You can set it up so people can sign up for that group, and then a moderator can approve them getting into the group. So there's a lot of very nice controls that you can add to that. Now, this is set up so that you can see all the members in the group. You can create albums, documents, photos. All of these can be configured, and they can also be restricted. So for example, we have some clients that don't want to have their server filled up with a bunch of long videos from people. So as a result, they just don't allow people to add videos, and that's just a choice that they have. But if you want to, you can allow people to upload anything. Now I'm going to go over here. And by the way, this demo site is up for like maybe 20, 30 minutes. So we have time to play around with it. And if you run out of time, you can just generate another one. Now up here, we have a messages section. So this allows me to interact with other people so I can message them. So I just clicked, I'm John here. That's how they have me logged in. But I can go in here and say, oh, let me talk to Mateo. And then apparently in the past, I sent an AOC video or, a meme kind of thing. I can kind of say hello back and, I'm interacting with other people. You can set it up so that everybody can talk to everybody. For example, we had a customer that was a real estate broker's office, and everybody who was a part of his brokerage uh, immediately got access, and then they could talk to each other. But we also use this to build a dating site, and we wanted to be a little more restricted. So, if someone was wanting to talk to someone, a guy wanted to talk to a lady, the lady first had to approve the connection. So it's similar to the way that Facebook does a friending, where you have to be a friend before you can start really interacting more actively. There's also a feature here where if you don't want to talk to someone, let's say you're on a dating site and someone is stalking you, you can come up and just kind of X them out and they can't talk to you anymore. So it does have features like that. Um, so that's really the My Connections. These are the people who are already connected to me and are allowed to interact with me because I've approved that and they've approved it. So that's what that feature is all about. These are courses. Now over here, that's kind of related to these. If I go over to John, I can come up and look at my profile. And this is how I want people to view me in this social media community of sorts. So I can update this cover at the back. I can update my picture. And then I have my timeline. My timeline here is where I can add a feed very similar. Well, this kind of keeping track of the things that I've been participating in. There's my profile. These are my connections, and I can post videos and photos. My family pictures, maybe something related to my business. It really depends on the topic. If you're a real estate agent, maybe, hey, I just posted the latest picture of the house that I listed, or here's a picture of a happy couple that they just closed a sale on me. So, this can be used a lot of different ways. If you notice this complete your profile, um, in many of these sites, if you don't give people like the incentive, hey, update your profile, they won't put their picture in here, and then you've got just an avatar and the generic background. So this is a way to kind of get people to, you know, finish it up. So if I, um, put some work experience in here, um, or some general information, I can get rid of this, and then this latest updates goes up to the top. So just give you a quick overview if you want to play with this and kind of get a mental picture of how this might fit into your solution. It's a great free resource that BuddyBoss makes available, and it's a great way to get you started. If you want some more information, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to sit with you on a half hour, 45-minute call. Maybe I can give you some guidance. If that ends up that we start working with you, great. And if not, that's fine too. We're here to provide resources for people that are interested in enhancing their online course sites.